Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Comedian Graham Linehan was arrested yesterday by 5 armed police officers at Heathrow Airport. 5. It took 5 armed officers just to arrest one man. And do you know what it was over? Because he dared to criticise the trans movement. He tweeted out a meme about if a trans man were were got into a woman's changing facility, and they will. He said that if they don't leave, kick them in the balls. And of course, that got him into trouble. As soon as he arrived, got off the plane from America, from Arizona, he was met by 5 armed police officers. What is this country coming to when we now have armed police arresting somebody for tweeting out something, a meme about somebody or some organisation or some other group of people? I mean, what is this country come to? I mean, when you get off a plane at Heathrow Airport or Gatwick Airport, you don't expect to be greeted by 5 armed officers. He was in total shock. I mean, the police are usually there to get a disruptive passenger off a plane or a known fugitive, to arrest a known fugitive, but it's ridiculous that what this country's coming to. 5 armed police officers to arrest somebody. This looks like it's becoming the norm. I mean, this what Starmer means by phase two. Because he said he had his supposedly relaunch, didn't he, yesterday, when he changed his team in Downing Street. He said it's phase two. Well, what he really means is that phase one hasn't worked. What he means by that is means that we had the same problem, didn't we, when police came knocking on people's doors to ask them why they tweeted out something, meme, about somebody or some other group, like I've said. Well, that intimidating tactic didn't work. It was phase one, that didn't work. So now we're moving into phase two. And this time, if you say the wrong thing on social media, it won't be unarmed police officers coming knocking on your door. It will be armed police officers. They will be greeting you with guns. Yes, that's what Starmer means by phase two. He's determined, isn't he? To shut down free speech. I mean, I told an opposition MP asked him today in Parliament during question time about free speech, and he had the cheek to stand up and say that we have free speech in this country. Well, what a liar he is. We don't have free speech in this country. I mean, he said the same thing twice he met Donald Trump. When he went to Washington, he said the same thing. And when Donald Trump came to Scotland, Starmer said the same thing. We have free speech in this country. Everybody knows we don't have free speech anymore. It's being taken away from us. Our right to free speech is being shut down by this commie government we have. It's communist prime minister we have. What a laugh he's having. Isn't he having a laugh? I mean, like I've said, this is phase two. And if this doesn't work, he'll go to phase three. And what will phase three be? He'll probably get the army to come out and they'll be deployed, pointing guns at making arrests, helping the police to make arrests for saying mean things. That's what it'll be next. It'll be the army next. I mean, I'm not surprised that he hasn't tried to shut down these hotel protests, find a way of shutting them down. What Starmer's trying everything, but nothing's working, is it? I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't asked useless Cooper, our useless Home Secretary, to ban these migrant protests outside hotels. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to ban them. We're doing that next. I mean, after all, after last summer's riots, he called everybody far right. I'm surprised he hasn't called everybody far right this time. The man is a complete idiot. You can see what a dictator he's becoming. And like I've said, this country has gone absolutely bonkers. It's took 5 police officers armed to arrest one man because he dared criticise the trans community. He dared criticise them. And of course, we've got Starmer trying to cover for himself this today in Parliament when he said that he tried to turn it around, roll back from what he said, and he said that he wants the police to police our streets, not our tweets. Well, let me tell you something about this. It is Starmer who is telling the police, especially the chief constables, what they got to do. Because we all know Starmer has got a private hotline to every single chief constable in the country. And when anybody dares criticise something on social media, like Facebook or X, and the police are monitoring this. I mean, you can just see it now. There is a office full of police officers looking at Facebook posts and Twitter posts. They're monitoring them 24 hours a day. And as soon as they see something they don't like, they report it to the chief constables, and the chief constables then order the police officers to go around to that address and have a word with that person who's put it out. But it looks like Starmer's now next move, it seems to be wants to get the armed police involved. He wants to shut down anybody who dares criticise anybody, especially him, because I'm dare say he sees the tweets on posted on it about him, what people are calling him, the insults he has to receive, and of course, Starmer, he doesn't like it. He, yeah, he goes absolutely bonkers when he sees something, anybody daring to criticise him. So that's what he does. And of course, we have the Metropolitan Police Chief Constable, Mark Rowley. He came out today and he said that the police should not get involved in these Twitter spats, and he told them to concentrate on catching criminals. Well, these 5 armed police officers who arrested Graham Linehan. The orders must have came from somewhere, and I dare say they must have came from Rowley himself, the Chief Constable of the Metropolitan Police. He must have issued the order. It's got to come from somewhere. Those 5 armed police officers, don't just take it upon themselves to decide to arrest somebody if they step off a plane. The order's got to come from somewhere, and it's come from Rowley. And the same with all the other chief constables. They make the decisions and they get the police to do their dirty work for them. I feel sorry for the police at the moment, being asked to police these demonstrations, whether it be people against migrants in hotels or anti-racism brigade, even the Palestinian Action. I feel sorry for them. They've been put in an impossible position. And of course, what they're doing is doing Starmer's dirty work for him. They can't come fast enough for me when Keir Starmer will have to face justice. He'll have to be held account for his actions, what he's doing to this country. And of course, we have Nigel Farage. He's gone to America, hasn't he? He's in Congress at the moment, telling them what's happening in this country. They can't believe what's happening. We have a Marxist communist government that's taken over Britain. And for Starmer to stand up in Parliament today and say, we have free speech, that is bullshit. Bullshit. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.